Yo, what is up, Goon Squad? I messed up, man. I messed up. I ate Panda Express and I ate so much Panda Express. It was such a bad idea. The thing is, like, I pulled it out of like the bag, right? And I saw like my meal. And I hadn't eaten all day. And I looked at it, I'm like, this is good, but I could feel how heavy it was. Like there was a good amount of food in there. Dude, it was too much food. It was way too much food. Way too much. I went to the movies. I watched Hopper. Good movie, by the way. Disney's cooking with that one. That one was a really funny movie. I was surprised by how much I enjoyed it, actually. It was really good. I liked it a lot. I actually really liked that movie. It was a really good movie. The humor was good. I think the message was pretty good too, like generally. Especially the humor, dude. Actually, it's an outlandish movie. It's outlandish. What occurs in that movie is like so out there. It's just like it was perfect. I'm not gonna lie, it's like perfect. It's perfect for like what I'm looking for. Like whenever I go to the cinema, bro. It's just like something like that is just like oh so good. And then I watched Hail Mary the day before, so you know yesterday basically. Or I guess 2 days ago, technically, because, you know, it's like 1 a.m. right now. But, point being, like, 2 bangers back to back. 2025 was already a year of, like, movie bangers. If you watched movies in 2025, you know that those were, like, bangers after bangers coming out in theaters. So, 2026 might be holding strong for it. We got, like, Brand New Day coming up. We got Avengers Doomsday. We got Dune. We've already had Hoppers. If you have Hail Mary, which I gave Hail Mary a 5-star on Letterboxd. I'm not sure what I'm gonna give Hoppers. Hoppers might be a 4-star or a 4.5. I really did like it. Maybe because I'm in a good mood. You know, like I feel a little bit more charitable with my review for like Hoppers especially. But I wouldn't be mad at giving it a 4.5. You know, like it was really good. The humor especially was just so fun. It's just a fun movie. It's a fun movie. That's what matters to me. You know, that's like the super important part. And generally, it's just kind of nice. It was really nice. I feel like I'd have to give it more thought before, like, I really, like, wanted to, like, if I'm gonna rank it amongst, like, other, like, Disney movies and Disney Pixar movies, but I think it'd be up there. I think it'd be really up there. Shockingly. I'm glad they've cooked. You know, I've liked the recent stuff. Elemental was good. Now Hoppers is good. I didn't watch the one before this, but you know maybe it was good. Who knows? I'll give them the credit for it, even though I haven't watched it. I think it was like not Elio, but the one with the alien guy. Was it Elio? It might have been Elio. I don't know. I haven't watched it yet. There's this one with the alien. You know, like I'll just give them credit. I'll just say like yeah, sure, that's probably good. And let's just say that they're on a roll. Yeah, thumbs up. I really liked Elemental. Elemental was good. Anyway, point is. To this story, where this is kind of leading after the Panda Express thing, is I went after I went to the movies, right? They added these new things there. They added these claw machines, and I saw it. I looked at it. I'm like, oh, that's pretty cool. I'm a big fan of that. So I played it, and I won something. You can see it on my hand here. I'm like teasing it a little bit. I won something. I won a Bakugo. Look, it's Dynamite. It's Super God Dynamite guy, whatever his name is. I'm sorry, I forgot the full name. I'm a fake fan, my bad, guys. But yeah, no, it's Bakugo. It's really cool. It's getting like I think green screened out a little bit, but I don't know. I thought it was pretty cool. The claw machine. I don't know. I saw his positioning, right where he was. I'm like, he's grabbable. I'm really good at claw machines. I'm super good. This is the first try. But a part of like being good at claw machines, I feel, is just knowing which ones are like possible to get. I saw him. He was like in prime condition. He was higher up than everyone else. I'm like, yeah, that's grabbable. Grabbed him by the head. Pop in. It was like first try too. Because of how like it works, I had extra tokens. I didn't have a good feeling about anyone else in there. For good reason, because I couldn't get anyone else. I tried going for a Todoroki, tried going for a Deku. It didn't work. Oh, anyway, back to like the Panda Express thing though. Like I am in pain right now. I am in pain. It's so bad. It's so bad. I feel like I ate way too much, and it might feel that way because I did eat way too much. But it's so bad. It's so bad. I feel awful. I genuinely feel terrible. I have 2 fortune cookies in front of me. I wasn't feeling it too much in the theater. At least like towards the end, I kind of like started to kick in. But when I got home, I felt it. I felt it. I was like, yeah, no, this is bad. This is not good. I don't think I'd puke or whatever, but I feel like I'm like right on the edge of it. I feel like I'm right on the cusp of it. But you know what? I wanted to save this for the video. I have a fortune. I have a fortune cookie in front of me. So here's what we're gonna do. We're gonna open it, and we're gonna see if it gives us good luck for these shiny hunts. Let's see what it says. I'm not gonna eat it. Maybe I'll eat it. We'll see. Invest in yourself. It's a shame I'm broke and don't have a job. It's okay, because luckily, we can actually try 2 fortunes. I'll go with a second fortune. Maybe that applies more to me. Maybe this is like the future one. But let me not talk when I'm like, you know, opening up a wrapper. Can you hear that? No. Oh wow, this is long. You attract cultured and artistic people. I'm single. So maybe another future fortune, am I right, guys? Up top. Keep shiny hunting. Yeah. Dude, you know what? Like, this is gonna be a little bit more, like, goonerish sounding. But I mean this in the least goonerish way possible, dude. But, like, I'm scrolling on, like, on Instagram, right? And I follow, like, I think, like, 1 or 2 cosplayers on there. I just kind of, like, ran into Instagram one day, and I'm like, whatever, I'll drop a follow. Right? And they're really good cosplays. They're not bad ones. But they did, like, a recent one of Trafalgar Law, right? And, dude... like... there's no other way to say this. She was kind of bad, bro. Like there's no other way to say it, bro. I looked at that shit. I'm like, wow, man, that is so cool. I think in my ideal future, bro, I want a cosplaying girlfriend, bro. That would be, I think, like, I've won in life. If I ever get to that point, I think I've won. You know, I'd want that, and let me explain why. First of all, because I want a girlfriend, right? So that's like phase 1. But the second part, though, is that I want to do cosplay stuff. And I want to get into it at some point. So if I have a partner who's already into it, like, dude, that'd be sick. That'd be awesome. But yeah. That would involve, like, you know, being proactive, though, and somehow finding a cosplayer girlfriend. I don't really know how one even begins to do that. I guess I could go to conventions. Nah. I think I'll stay indoors and shiny hunt Charmander. What a stupid idea, am I right, guys? Oh, I gave it a nickname. I haven't made this mistake in a while. Of giving it a nickname. Bakugo, though. I think if I did, by the way, the reason why I actually really like the Trafalgar Law one stood out to me is if I ever do if I ever do a cosplay of a character, I want to do Trafalgar Law. He be the guy. He'd be the guy. You know, hopefully no one actually knows what I'm talking about. I just realized. because I wouldn't want this clip to somehow get to her. You know what I mean? Even though like it doesn't really matter, I guess. Like, oh, random guy on the internet said I look good. Random guy on the internet said like I look pretty or hot or whatever I said earlier. I don't remember. It's like, duh. No shit. But I mean like in the least weird way possible, by the way. Like, I don't want her to be my girlfriend. Just to let me just clarify that. Like, that'd be weird. That's like something that I think is like, that's like parasocial territory. That's like odd. I don't think you should look at someone online and be like, I want to be in a relationship with you. First of all, you're setting yourself up for failure. And second of all, that's kind of weird. That's a little weird. That's a little odd. I think you can look at someone and be like, I want to be your friend. I want to be your friend now. But like a relationship, like looking for one like that, that's like, it's kind of odd. It's kind of odd, not gonna lie. It's also like, I think you're setting yourself up for failure at times too. Because let's assume you get to that phase, right? Through some miracle, you shoot your shot. It's all green, right? It's all green. I think that like chances are she's gonna be like long distance or something. So you're like setting yourself up for a lot of stress, I feel. And you don't like really know a person when you meet them online, you know? You can get to know someone that you meet online, obviously. Like I'm not like I know of Panda Express. I know of like e-couples that exist, you know? And their stuff works out. Some of them have worked out. Some of them haven't, but you know, that's here or there. But I don't know. Like I think going into it with that mindset is like really bad. It also like it does feel like something that can get like very easily like kind of creepy and weird. Eventually. Because like I feel like the people who are looking for that type of stuff, like specifically like with a individual, like okay, here's what I kind of like mean, I guess, in a way, is that if it happens, it happens, right? Through like natural means, then like hell yeah, you know. But I feel like the moment you start like being like, oh, like I'm looking for it, I'm seeking it out, I'm sliding into DMs, I'm like doing all this like with people online. I don't know, man. It gets kind of odd. It's kind of odd. It's a bit odd. But who knows? You know what? To each your own, man. To each your own. Follow your own path. Even if others criticize your path. Although, stop following your path the moment someone tells you no. That's an important thing. Don't... Consent is important. You know, I saw a Twitter post that pissed me off. So you know how I like what I just said about like, you know, if a girl tells you like, nah, no, like I'm not interested, you just kind of stop. I saw a Twitter post that was like, dude, why do guys stop chasing after you reject them? I looked at that shit. Oh wait, pain. Panda Express paint. God, it's so much food. Oh, I ate way too much, man. Oh, it's so bad. I still had more chicken left. Well, one piece of chicken left. I was tempted to eat it too before I left. But I was like, no, I can't keep doing this. Anyway. Oh god. Anyway, I checked the accounts, like where it was from, where it was posting from, right? And it was an account based, because on Twitter you can see where an account is based. It was based in India. And like there was like to me it's just kind of like a lot of the AI accounts I've seen are based from India, are based in like a different country. Like that. I think the ones I've seen the most of is not to bring up Israel, but I like the Israel ones, India ones, and then the Africa ones. Accounts that are meant specifically to try to garner like attention and rage bait. Because the obvious response after saying that is like, oh dude, you know, I want to like actually respect women, or you get like some dialogue where like some guy is gonna like respond with like, oh dude, see, this is what they want, but women did this to themselves because they didn't want men to chase anymore. And it's like, or feminism did this. It's like, brother, you're responding to like actual just engagement bait. That like, if a girl tells you no, and it's a flat out no, then she doesn't want you. She doesn't want you. Just give up. Just move on. Someone like, either way, let's assume for like a moment, just one moment, that there is someone out there that does want that chase, right? Let's assume that there is a girl out there that's like, oh, I want to reject the guy so that he goes after me even more afterwards, right? Let's assume that exists. And you know, it's a big world. I'm sure there's like one person at least out there that it wants that, right? First of all, it had to be a certain type of guy. Like, it had to be someone like she's like actually just toying with. And second of all, have some fucking self-respect, man. If a girl tells you no and you're still going after her, like, dude, have some self-respect. Like just give up for your own sake. Someone who's willing to, like, you know, just turn you down and reject your feelings like that, like, it's like, okay, all right, I'll respect you. You've respected me enough to tell me like how you feel. We move on, and that's it. And that's it. But, you know, it is what it is. Also, by the way, if you ever see Twitter engagement bait, never engage with it. That's what they want you to do. They want you to like see that like post and be like, and then to try to like engagement bait you to respond a certain way. Don't do it. Don't do it. It's what they want. It's how they get their paycheck. The best thing to do is to then go on to your second YouTube channel where you shiny hunt Pokemon and complain about it there instead. Trust. You know what I hate? Oh, Zach is on Pokopia. Jesus Christ, I could say that. I could say it, I swear. I was gonna say something, but I got distracted by Pokopia. I actually did forget. Sorry. Oh my god. What was I saying? What was I talking about? If a woman says no, you respect it. Talked about the cosplayer thing earlier. Was it related to that? That was what I was gonna mention. I don't know. I don't remember. Anyway, yeah, self-respect. That's just like the thing that you need, high key. And just to take rejection and to not like pursue further. Yeah. Also, in general, by the way, I do remember what I kind of want to add on. Like, just because someone rejects you doesn't necessarily mean that you have to like also cut them out of their life or out of your life. You know what I mean? There's like there's very few, right? But there's like a couple of people that have been like, oh yeah, I'm not interested in you in that way. Or I've been like, okay, and like I still like have them followed on Instagram, or like I still like keep up with them. Every now and then, like I'll message them. Cause it's just kind of like I guess chill. It's like I'm at the point where I don't want them, right, in that way. I don't, because like once I feel like once you've rejected me, once you've like told me like, oh, I'm not interested in this thing. To me, that's just like, okay, I'm out. Because I don't feel like you know, like I want to keep feelings like that. So that's why I don't get when like other people like do that. You know what I mean? Like I get it. I get it if like a girl's like pretty or whatever, and you're like, oh, darn, man, I really wanted her. She was so nice, and she had similar hobbies to me and like all that. Like I get it. I get being bummed out by it. But I don't know, like you just gotta move on. You just got to. It also would just kind of like hurt if you didn't move on. Like I don't know, I feel like I'd be annoyed if I had kept in touch with these people, or like people, you know how people, they say like they play the long game, right? Where you're like, oh, I'm gonna stay friends with this person because I'm playing the long game. That, first of all, loser shit. Second of all, like that's torture. That's oh, Panda Express pain. It like attacks in waves. I don't know why it does that. Why does it do that? Ooh. But I don't know. It's torture. Like, imagine, like, you know, you like someone. I'm sorry if this is, like, you know, adding someone, or, like, someone's, like, watching this video and they're like, damn, he's talking about me. Oh, I'm in pain. Okay. You know what? I should have waited on the cosplayer story. Because high key, it's like a non-zero chance now that someone could find out what it is. Because if you use... Because, like, obviously, I've already talked about the date that I watched this, right? I said I watched it...
And welcome.
Wait for me to stop talking real quick.
My name is Gustavo, but you can call me Gus.
Yeah, because I talked about when I watched it, and if you do, like, some, like, detective work, you can find out exactly what date it is. Because it's just today's date. I said 1 a.m., so, like, you already know. So if you just find out, like, a cosplayer that did that at the same time... Yeah. You know what, though? I really do respect cosplay in general. I think it's so impressive. I really do. Just being able to, like, you know, like, look like a character, especially if it's like a 2D one or like a video game one, and you're like, whoa, you just like kind of embody that shit. Like, I don't know, it's so impressive. It's really cool. I see so many like TikTok content of like interviewing people at like conventions and stuff, and every time I see one of those, like, it just looks so cool, man. It just looks cool. Like, you'll see like a recent one I saw was someone actually dressed up as Iggy, the dog from JoJo's Bizarre Adventure. I think that's his name, right? That's his name. But it was like a guy in like the full cosplay, like face paint, everything, and it was the funniest thing ever. It was the funniest thing ever. And he was asked like, "Oh, which character do you hate?" And he gave like an actual like in-universe answer. It's like, "Oh, Pornoref, dude, this guy." It's like that's funny. That's funny, bro. That's so funny. And I want to do that. I want to do that. But I don't know. I don't know. I think the character I don't want to do it with is Law. I don't think there's any other character I want to do it with. Maybe in the future, it like once I hit the gym, because I want to hit the gym. I gotta hit the gym, right? And I get more swole. I want to do Gojo eventually. I wanna get like a wig. I want to walk blindfolded and just trust that I won't bump into any walls. And I just want to aura max, or farm to the max, you know, aura max. That's what new term, aura maxing. I just think it'd be cool, and I love JJK. Low-key, any of the JJK characters. Actually, I'd be so down to do that. That'd be so cool. But I need to get like a larger first. I don't have any muscles. Yeah, I don't have any muscles. That's like one thing I like about cosplay though as well. Is like you can actually be any character. Like there are means to just become any character. Like obviously, like I look at my hair, right? It's like dark hair. So you know, it doesn't like disqualify me from becoming that character, because I could just buy a wig, or I could just, I don't have any tattoos of this character, well I could just paint it on, you know, like there are means, or like, oh, they have like a mark on their face in some way, it's like, oh, I could just make it happen, you know. I guess the one thing I can't make happen is if the character has like a really nice beard. I guess that's like one that I can't do, but disregarding that one thing, like, you know, you could just become any character. It's sick. It's awesome. I don't know. I think those are the two characters though. Law, and eventually someday Gojo. But I need to be like more built for it. And I don't know. I'd like to just to do it. I'm not sure if I would though. I think Gojo's a more stretch one though. An out there one. I feel like Law is more like down my alley. Maybe like some video game character too. Maybe like Maybe, you know who I'd like to be? I'd like to do a Leon Kennedy. And by that, I mean, I just want to buy his jacket, to be honest. I just want to buy his jacket. But once again, it comes down to, like, I need to get, like, built. I'm also not really, like, tall enough to do that type of stuff, like those cosplays, I fear. But also, like, who cares? You know, it doesn't really matter. Like whatever. I want to do like I want to do a Spider-Man. That's what I would like to do at some point. A Spider-Man, dude. That'd be sick. A Spider-Man would be awesome. All right. Well, listen. It's a 26-minute video. I need to stop yapping. This would be the final Charmander. We're at 27 Charmanders. So that's like humble amount of Charmanders. Yes. Yes. What do we got? Nickname? No. What do we got? What do we got? Alright, guys. Thank you for watching. I appreciate it. Before the next wave of pain comes in, I can feel it actually coming. Let me wrap this up. Thank you all for watching. See you on the next one. Peace out. Hit that like button, subscribe maybe. I hope you guys enjoyed my yap sesh here for this shiny hunt. Also, I am doing a playthrough of Super Mario RPG right now with my friend Bloom. So if you guys want to see that, it's also on this channel. It's pretty fun. And then if you want to see me play Pokopia on my main YouTube channel, which is also going to be down in the description below, I'm going to be starting that and streaming that. So it's going to be a stream game on my main channel and on Twitch and on TikTok. So if you want to see me on those, that's where I'm going to be at. Thank you all for watching. I appreciate it. Charmander hunt continues. Yap sessions continue. I'll see you on the next one. Peace out.